Hi, Mark Dietel here with Mark Dietel Realty. And if you're one of those agents and you're starting to scale your business, it's interesting how many questions I get when I'm talking to maybe some high producing agents, or really those agents that are getting up around 20 to 25 transactions a year. They're asking me, how should I pay a showing assistant? And they also ask, should they even start or should they even hire a showing assistant? So let's talk about that really quick. I got a few, 3 or 4 things that could maybe help you to consider if you're getting to that point. Number one, really, you need to make a decision if you want to grow your business. That's one thing that I'm going to tell you right off the bat. Before you decide on how you're going to pay a showing assistant, you really want to decide if you want to take that step. So that's one thing that I would challenge you really quick about. Obviously, it can help leverage your time. That's important. And obviously, it can give you a little bit of a break. If you get the right person that can kind of help you, it's going to give you a little bit of rest. And I talked about that a little bit in the previous video. But anyway, let me talk to you about 4 things that I think is important when you're considering hiring a showing assistant and even also paying one. Number one, you want to decide what role they are going to truly be playing. So it's going to make a difference. If you get somebody that you're really wanting to not only have them help you show homes, but you maybe want them to start to help you relieve maybe some of your extra overflow business, it's going to really depend on the type of person they are and how much you're going to pour into them. So really make sure you get that stuff in writing, know the role you want them to play, and then make sure you just clearly let them know what it is. And number 2, you want to choose the type of pay structure you want to pay or how you're going to pay that showing assistant. So you could pay them per showing. That's one way. Or you could pay them an hourly rate. Sometimes if you have driving involved, depending on your market, or you can actually do a commission split with them. It just depends on how active and what type of a role. And it's obviously, it's all negotiable. But you want to choose one of those 3 possible options. And number 3, you want to make sure you set clear expectations. In other words, what I mean by that is you could get busy over the weekend and you want to make sure you have those expectations set so that showing assistant knows may need to hop in the car and help you when you really get busy during certain times of a week, month, or year. And finally, number 4, you want to track your return on investment. Remember, you're running a business, especially if you're starting to scale, you want to do more business, and you're starting to hire and bring people on with you to help your business grow. So make sure you track your return on investment. This showing assistant you bring on could be one of those people that as you make a decision to possibly scale into a team, they could play a key role in helping you do that. So that's really, really important that you learn really quick how you can track your return on investment so you know you're making the right decisions. If you want any more information about this as it relates to a showing assistant, I actually brought on a buyer agent and actually an admin assistant persons first. If you want to get a feel for my next, the steps that I took, I'd be happy to share any of that information with you anytime. Feel free to reach out to me by messaging me. The best way is actually to email me at mark.dietel@markdietel.com. Thank you.